You're doing it wrong. Every single approach, every text, every move you make, you think you're being persistent. You think you're showing interest, but what you're actually doing is killing her attraction faster than you can create it. Listen to me carefully. The moment you start chasing, you've already lost. And I'm about to show you exactly why. Most men live their entire lives backwards when it comes to women. They see a girl they like, and immediately they become a hunter. They pursue, they follow, they try to convince her why she should be interested. But here's what you don't understand. Attraction doesn't work that way. It never has. It never will. When you chase, you become predictable. When you become predictable, you become boring. And boring men, they get forgotten. Picture this scenario. You meet a girl. Conversation goes well. You get her number. Now what do most guys do? They text immediately. They ask her out within 24 hours. They make themselves completely available. They think they're striking while the iron is hot. Wrong. What you're actually doing is handing over all your power. You're telling her, I have nothing better to do than think about you. You're telling her, my time isn't valuable. You're telling her, I need your validation to feel good about myself. And women, they pick up on this instantly. Here's what happens in her mind when you chase. First, relief. Oh good, another guy who's easy to figure out. Then, boredom. He's just like every other guy. Finally, dismissal. If he's this desperate for me, what does that say about his options? But when you step back, when you let her come to you, everything changes. Now she's thinking, why isn't he texting me back immediately? Now she's wondering, what is he doing that's more important than me? Now she's questioning, does he even like me? And that questioning, that uncertainty, that's where attraction lives. Women are attracted to what they can't easily have. This isn't manipulation. This isn't playing games. This is basic human psychology. Think about it. What do you value more? Something you can get anytime you want, or something rare, something that's handed to you, or something you have to work for? The answer is obvious. When you make yourself scarce, you become valuable. When you make yourself available 24/7, you become worthless. Space creates mystery. Mystery creates curiosity. Curiosity creates attraction. When you give her space, you're giving her something most men never do. You're giving her the chance to miss you. You're giving her the chance to wonder about you. You're giving her the chance to chase. And when a woman starts chasing, that's when you know you've won. Here's what letting her come to you actually communicates. I have options. My time is valuable. I don't need anyone's validation. I'm comfortable with uncertainty. These are the traits of a high-value man. These are the traits women are naturally drawn to. When you chase, you signal the opposite of all of these things. Want to know if she's genuinely interested? Stop pursuing and see what happens. If she disappears, she was never really interested anyway. If she reaches out, if she starts making the effort, if she starts asking questions, now you know it's real. But most men are too scared to run this test. They're too afraid she'll lose interest. They're too insecure to handle the uncertainty. So they keep chasing, keep texting first, keep initiating everything. And they wonder why she eventually pulls away. When you let her come to you, something powerful happens. The energy shifts. Instead of you trying to impress her, she starts trying to impress you. Instead of you wondering if you're good enough, she starts wondering if she's good enough. Instead of you being the one who's invested, she becomes the one who's invested. This is the natural order of attraction. The person who cares less controls the dynamic. I know what you're thinking. But what if she thinks I'm not interested? What if someone else swoops in while I'm waiting? What if I miss my chance? These fears are exactly why you need to do this. Because these fears come from scarcity mindset. These fears come from believing she's your only option. These fears come from putting her on a pedestal. And women can smell that desperation from a mile away. A truly confident man doesn't chase. He doesn't need to. He knows his worth. He knows his value. He creates an environment where women want to be around him. Then he lets them choose to enter that environment. This is masculine energy at its core. Not aggressive, not pushy, not desperate, calm, centered, secure. Here's the paradox that drives most men crazy. The less you chase, the more they chase you. The less available you are, the more they want your availability. The less you text, the more they think about you. This isn't about being cold or distant. This is about being selectively available. This is about making your attention valuable. So what does this look like practically? Don't text back immediately. Take time to respond. Don't be available every time she wants to hang out. Have your own life. Don't shower her with compliments. Make her earn your praise. Don't chase her on social media. Let her wonder what you're up to. Don't over-explain your interest. Keep some mystery. You're not being mean. You're not being manipulative. You're being selective. You're being valuable. Most men spend their lives giving away their power. They give it to their jobs. They give it to their friends. And especially, they give it to women. But power freely given is power that has no value. When you let her come to you, you're keeping your power. You're making her work for your attention. You're making her prove she's worth your time. And that's when real attraction begins. You have two options. Keep doing what you've always done. Keep chasing, keep pursuing, keep giving away your power, and keep getting the same results you've always gotten. Or step back, let her come to you. Hold your frame, keep your power, and watch everything change. The choice is yours. But understand this. Every moment you spend chasing is a moment you're teaching her she doesn't need to chase you. And once she learns that lesson, she never unlearns it. So stop chasing. Let her come to you. Your future self will thank you.